What is up? Can you guys hear me? Let's see if we got everything good to go here. Let's see. Why is my volume turning red? All right, is there anyone here? Let's see. One person? Not bad. It's been a while. All right, we got three people in here. Let me know if you can hear the music and the volume okay. I got a new microphone, so I'm trying to make sure it's set up okay. What's up, Slava, my man? Dave's in the house. Good to see you guys. Haven't streamed in over 3 weeks and ain't nothing happened. Let's see, let's make sure we're good. All right, we're just kind of waiting for more people to show up. Like I said, it's been over 3 weeks and nothing's really happened. Let's see what the poll says. Oversold. All right, let's see here. What is ACH up to? ACH. Let's turn this off for a minute. Zoom back out. Oh wow, ACH looks horrible. Wow. All right, we'll see what happens here. We only got two people in here. Two people in the house poking their head out of the shadow realm. Everything looks good on my end. I think we're good. Oh, I need confirmation. Let me see. Let me check my phone. ACH made a lower low. We got five people in here. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I don't even know what to draw on ACH. It's like it's going to zero. We'll just kind of play around with it till more people show up. All right, we got Dave says, good, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's no one here. I was afraid of that. How are our other coins doing? It's been a while since I looked at anything, so let's see what Turbo's up to, since there's no one here. Turbo. I believe I saw Turbo. It's still holding up. So I believe it's still hanging on by a thread in our channel. Yeah, it's down here at this price we were looking at weeks ago. 0.5 at 9.7. Oh, I can't do volume on this chart. So what you guys up to? You guys still holding on to your bags? You still buying in? Wait for this bear market to be over? Wow, we only got one person in here. Jesus. What are we looking at? Turbo. So Turbo is still holding support at the moment. Needs to get back above the 382 to be bullish again. It's at the bottom of our channel. It can't go any lower. And it looks like the 382-236 at about 2016 to 18 is what it needs to break for a move up. But ultimately, it's not doing anything. It came down exactly to the price we thought it was going to. But it can't go lower from here. As you can see on the chart, it needs to go up to the top here. It's at 90x. Gee, I'm not saying a 90x is going to happen, but yeah, why did we draw that as our top of the channel 1618 area? We'll have to redraw that at some point. Dave says he's holding. Yeah, that's all you can really do right now. I mean, the market's completely dead. No one cares. And that just speaks volumes for the last, what, 3 weeks I have it streamed. And pretty much the prices of everything hasn't changed. We've been dead in the water for a while. I think even Bitcoin's doing nothing. Yeah, Bitcoin's still sitting just under 70K. How's ETH holding up? Yeah, we're just doing nothing. Let's see. Let's go from the range we're in here. Yeah, we just bounced off the point of control on the volume, so that's a macro support level. High or low. A lot of these charts look like we should get a move up. You can see the next volume area would be the 0.5 at 2600. That would take us right in line with the downtrend. Keep us bearish. So ETH off of that point of control, if it holds over 1800, we could get a move up. Consolidate around that point of control again. And then we'll see what happens from there. But there's a big... The scenario is probably a put in another higher low. So this would be your spot to trade. Putting in a higher low. consolidate around that volume, and then fall off the table again. All right, we'll give it 30 minutes or so and see if anyone shows up. Try to go as long as we can. Only 11 minutes in. See if anyone shows. For anybody gonna watch this or is watching right now, I am since the market is so slow and the streams apparently aren't going to be that long because there's just nothing to talk about. I mean, everything's doing the same thing. Thinking about starting a gaming channel just because, just to give us something to do. What do you think about that, Dave? I actually finally did get a new laptop, the microphone, got a new setup here, so I can actually do different things on my computer. My other one was almost dead. But in a perfect crypto world, that's what we should get. We should get a move up from this volume area, put in a higher low, or lower high rather, and take it from there. So I don't believe we're going up until at least October. I mean, up. We can still have a move like this, of course. Get everyone bullish again, and we come right back down. And then he says, why not? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Why not? Try to stream crypto a couple of days a week, and then just mess around with some games. I don't know. All right, we got 6 people in here. We're back. What's up, Silver, my man? How you doing? It's been a while. What's up, Jat? Jat B's in the house says BCH. I forgot about Bitcoin Cash. What is it doing? Is it still holding? Like I said, I haven't really looked at the charts in about 3 weeks. Every time I did it, it's just like everything's in the same spot. Bitcoin Cash broke down, huh? Yeah, because we were looking at Bitcoin Cash. How long has it been? I guess we were up here looking at it. Yeah, the beginning of last month. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash, it broke our support level. Broke the 3-2 short term. These are monthly candles, by the way, but from the low to the high, even if we go to the weekly chart, it's the same thing. You broke that 3-2, that purple line there. So it looks like you are bearish below 465. What do we have? 442. In this low volume area here, because these are the macro chart monthly candles, there's no volume here. Bitcoin Cash is headed back to 250. So as long as the market is bearish, there's a real good chance that Bitcoin Cash here, as long as it's below about 465, this thing can absolutely come all the way back down here. If it breaks 364, then usually when you don't have any volume, the price moves real fast through here. So the fact that you broke the 3-2, there's a good chance it's just going to come down here. All this volume is. Yeah, that's too much price action. Let's see here. Just got to work with me here. I'm trying to incorporate volume into the charts here so we get a better. It's clearly trading in a range here. What I wanted to look at. Let me move that off the screen. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while. The overall chart is at zero point 0.5 we can get over. Oh, come on, phone. But we are sitting right on support. And as you can see, that larger volume profile is also. Let me go ahead and draw a box here. That larger volume profile is also this macro point of control we're sitting on. Two, three, six at about 427. But there's no new all-time high on Bitcoin Cash until you break over 913, 900. Bearish below 350. What's up, AZ? Yeah, I'll just keep it that simple on Bitcoin Cash. It's on support right now. It really needs to hold the 236 area. It looks just like what was it we looked at, or I looked at? Yeah, it doesn't look good. That large red engulfing candle. This thing's about to get sent down to 350, I think. Oh, damn, I gotta redo my settings. We're just gonna not use that for now. Jasmine. I was looking at Jasmine earlier. So what you guys been up to? Just holding your bags for the last couple of weeks? Grinding away at work? It's pretty much all I've been doing. Let me see here. Yeah, Jasmine's on the bottom as well. We went over this weeks ago. It's still going completely sideways. It's holding up in our large pattern here, this megaphone. It is down below our support levels, but you can see the macro support at this box here, which is also a volume area. This is your biggest volume area for Jasmine down here, right where it hit the top. Still stuck in a downtrend. We have our box drawn on the chart here. You can see the 236, 382 area. So until the 236 at about 207 is broken, the downtrend is still in play. So it more likely than not, it's going to do what it's doing right here. If this is the macro bottom off of that macro volume area, then we could get a little move up, hit the trend, hit the 236. So you could get about a 40% spike up on Jasmy up to this 7 level, this 0077 level, and still be extremely bearish for a move right back down into this box. So you could have the price come as low as 004 at some point before we decide to go up, especially if we're not going up until October. And I would say this box here, this is your must break box over the 382. So there's no bullish case to the upside at all until you get over a penny. There's no excitement on Jasmy. There's nothing until you get over a penny. It'll be a good start once we break the downtrend here and we start to move up into this area. But until you break over a penny, there's no upside. And there's no confirmation until you're over 2. So the big macro prices to watch on Jasmy, if you're still holding your bags or adding to it or whatever you're doing, a penny, you can start getting excited. And if you break over 2 pennies, then we have a shot at a new all-time high. Or not a new all-time high, but back up here to around 12 to 20 cents. But that's a long time in the future, I would have to say. Over the next couple of months, we're probably going to bounce around, put in a lower high, and come a little bit lower. Unless those levels break on Jasmy. And then just to get to that 618 is a 4x to 2. If you break over 2, then maybe 12 cents is in play. Bullish moonshot side would be up around 20 cents. That is a 37x on Jasmy. Still have your bags. Yeah, that's all you can really do right now is just hold on to your bag and wait. Because there's nothing at all happening. Just chop. Just chop around for now. Chop season. Bearish chop season for us all. So what did Toshi end up doing? I'm surprised Jasmy's still holding up down there after all these weeks. I was afraid I was going to look at the charts and these things were going to absolute zero. Yeah, Toshi's going to zero. Toshi's doing the same thing. It's holding the low from all the way back here in April, but it did make a lower low. This is extremely bearish. It looks like it's a continuation down, so we'll see how it plays out. But the fact that, yeah, it looks bad. So any Toshi holders out there, I actually did kill it. I cannot believe it. It's still going down, and it's going to continue to go down. There's nowhere for Toshi to go but down. Continuation pattern down, strong move down. Man, I think I'm going to save up and just buy Bitcoin, to be honest. Damn, can you imagine if Toshi goes that low? Oh, man. Can't believe it's been that long since I had owned Toshi. Yeah, you're on the final fib support level here. So 3-day candle chart right now, you're just holding in this continuation pattern. Once you break this 2 level, just going back down to the shadow realm. If it can get over 2-2, then you have a bullish case to move to the upside. 786618. To break the downtrend, you have to get over the 618786 here. So pretty much 303. Then you can start getting excited for some higher prices finally on Toshi. 303. But it's not looking great where it is. The momentum is down on Toshi. DCA says AZ. XPL has moved up. What is XPL? That's all you can do right now. Either DCA or just hold on to your bag. Last phone going off again. All right, XPL. What are we looking at here? This is a Coinbase coin. Binance. Let's do the Binance chart. XPL. Oh yeah, it did move up a little bit, but you can. It's doing this. It's repeating its behavior here, as you can clearly see. I don't know what this coin is, but we'll draw a couple of things on it. Short term, the momentum is up. Oh, excuse me. But clearly, it's in a downtrend, putting in a lower high. It's above the 3-2, so it is short term bullish at the moment. So it needs to stay above 10.5 cents and clearly break the 0.5 at 12. So we'll just do the most recent little price action here just to get a couple of levels to watch. Uh, like I said, I'm trying to use this short-term volume. Yeah, that 0.5 is right at the top of the volume area. 618. But we'll keep it simple. Well, maybe you did break the downtrend. All right, not a bad look for XPL. So the momentum is up. The short-term downtrend has broken. You are above the 3-2, so it's not looking bad here. See if we can get any kind of confluence. Yeah, you broke the downtrend. Most recent, you broke the point of control. You held higher lows, higher high. Yeah, come on. Right, that was that next smaller volume area, the 0.5. So you can see the larger 0.5 and the point of control. That's where the most volume is sitting right now. So this 0.5 right here is going to be a big price to get over. If it can get over 12, then this thing may start going. The fact that you broke the downtrend, you're bullish over the 3, 2. So if you can get over 12, this thing should spike up over the 618 here. And then once you get over 14, you're officially broken the downtrend and it can finally move up to higher prices. So with that being the case, so we do got a coin here that doesn't look horrible, but it needs to break 12 and then 14. That's a 20% move, and then break that larger volume area. You could get a spike up all the way to almost 17, 50% move up. Not looking bad right now. And then if it's going to be one of those coins that just tries to fly to the moon, 30 cents could be in play. But we also have to look at the larger downtrend. Which, okay, so yeah, that 0.5. So on the larger weekly time frame, the 0.5 is your big price to watch on XPL. It's going to break the large downtrend if it breaks over 12. Breaking over 12, it's very bullish, and then the confirmation over 14, and it's going to start going a lot higher. 2.5x possibly. Plasma XPO. All right, gotcha. Yeah, this one doesn't look bad. Just keep in mind it is at macro resistance. Even though it's short-term bullish and trying to move up, it has to break 12. And it needs to stay above 10.5. But if it gets stuck at 12 and starts to pull back and you see a large red candle spawn in like this again, after hitting the trend line, then it's probably going to go down. So 12 is key. All right, we got 7 people in here. Everyone, please hit the like button since there's no one here. Answer the poll. All right, we got 7 votes. 57% say Bitcoin is oversold. 29% say bearish divergence. Right. So XPL could be on the move. Bitcoin. Oh man. I think we should get a bounce up soon. It's trying. And like I keep pointing out here on the monthly candles, these candles take forever, so we could sit down here for another 2 months, 2 or 3 months, until May and do nothing, and then finally get a bounce up. But you can clearly see we have our downtrend in play here. I'm gonna have to clean this chart up at some point. Just bounced off of the 1618. But the big thing I'm taking away from Bitcoin here is getting a move up. It's not going to be a huge move, but it is going to be a bounce. Maybe about 20% before it falls off to 40K. But we do have that hidden bullish divergence, as you can see. Just like we had the bearish divergence and then we fell off the table after we topped out, we are having that bullish divergence here. Wait, hold on. Oh, I guess because I haven't looked at it in a while, we did go lower. Never mind. All right, we may get a tiny bounce up, but yeah, our bullish divergence is out the window now, so you guys are correct. Bearish divergence. Here we go. We're just bearish all around. ACH is going to 0. Bitcoin's probably coming down to our box before October. This is what I'm looking at. Bitcoin is where I want to buy in. So coming near the end of this year, if Bitcoin's trading down in our box down here, it's probably going to be the bottom, somewhere around this 40K area. XRP. Yeah, nothing's safe right now. We made it to 40 minutes. Hopefully more people will show up next time. But yeah, it looks like we're in for more down and chop for the rest of the year. Besides a few coins like that XPL one, is there anything else moving up? I mean, XPL is at macro resistance, but it's trying, so it's not out of the woods yet. We looked at ZBCN. There's a lot of these coins that won't survive this year, probably. Oh yeah, Myro's going to absolute zero. Wonder how Pepe's doing. Yeah, this thing looks bad. Yeah, most of the time, whenever you see a really strong move down and consolidation like this until a little bear flag, it's just over. So if it starts going up again and consolidating, rest of the year, it's going to just, I don't know where this thing's going to end up, but it's just going. It's time to stick to the top 10 coins. Next stop is 002. I mean, if you're bullish on Myro for the future, another 35% drop is in play. By the end of the year, to be down to 70% from here. What was another one we were watching? Was it Cookie? Oh yeah, Cookie and Well. Oh yeah, let me look at Pepe. Wow. I know we have a better cookie chart. Yeah, you guys be careful. These coins look bad. Cookie looks like it's about to fall off the damn table again. Same thing with Pepe. Yeah, everything's bearish. So what I'm gonna do is just play out the rest of the year. And around October, so we're gonna be looking for a bottom to start going up. Until then, it's sideways down and chop, Shadow Realm edition. So DCAN and load your bags up is all you can really do. Just be careful what you buy, not financial advice. What's Cardano doing? Yeah, everything's doing the same thing. Cardano's about to fall off the table again. It's doing the same thing Jasmine's doing. we will see what happens, but nothing's happening right now. We're just going slowly down. But yeah, if you're holding that XPL coin, hopefully it gets over 12 for you. But yeah, everyone, please hit the like button, answer the poll. I'm about to end it. We made it to 40 minutes. There's no one here. It's already 4:30. Oversold for a bounce up, hopefully. Get people to come back, and then we just die again. We're going to go up at some point, don't get me wrong. It's just, it was kind of different this time. No alt season. We got to sit through this year now again. Another year under our belts of staring at our screens and loading our bags to zero. And then maybe we'll make it. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. I won't be around tomorrow to stream, but oh man, I don't know if I'll be Thursday either. We're gonna try to get back at it though, you guys. I'm gonna try to get back at streaming and making updates. I need to start doing some more updates on the channel, even though there's nothing to talk about. But I do appreciate you guys that did come by. Just wanted to pretty much kind of stop by and let you guys know that we're still here. There's just nothing happening in the market. I do appreciate it. As always, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone.